had some time off, so me and my family went to a 4th of July thrown by Douglas Myers in Clewiston, Florida. They had a knife throwing competition. 5 things I've learned from throwing knives with white people. 5. Number 1, white folks got knives like they got air particles. For anybody out there that think this thing stops at guns and chains, no. Knives are a thing in this community, and when I say they got knives, they got knives. Take the K-I-N-I-V-E-S. Knives. They got small knives, big knives, knives as big as your thumb. You got a knife for defense, you got a knife for hunting, you got a knife for screwing stuff in, you got a knife for cleaning your nails, you got the HCHDT knife. What's the HCHDT knife, Doug? That's the he couldn't have done that knife. What do you mean? When the police pull you over and they see the side of the knife, they gonna say, nah, he couldn't have done that. Y'all got an acronym for knives that say y'all can't commit crimes. You know what? Hey kids, pack your stuff up. We ain't finna look at no fireworks over here. Number 2, although my white friends with the knife seem all cavalier and dangerous about it, they were super uncontrollably, awkwardly safe. At one point, I thought me and my family was gonna go to war because the way he was playing with his knife and speaking in a low monotone voice like, yeah, Josh, around here in these parts when you're gonna do knife throwing, you gotta be a man about whatever you're gonna do. But first things first. Gonna go over some rules. If it's one thing you can count on your white friend to do, it's give you every single safety advice known to man. When those contracts come out from Apple in the Apple agreement, that was written by a white person. Because a black person will be like, it look all right, it sound all right, click and accept. White people are the people that's going to take you through how to hold a knife, how to throw the knife, what to do if the knife come back at you in a boomerang, what to do if the knife have a spirit and take over your soul. You mean to tell me it's souls and dead bodies on this knife? The knife might float on its own. What to do if wood get in your eye? What to do if you get inside the wood? How am I going to get inside the wood? I'm a human, that's a tree. But you know what? If you explaining it, I'm going to listen. If you are not ready to listen to every single rule known to man about knife throwing, do not go for it. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna let you throw nothing, not even your ass in a circle, if you ain't gonna listen to them safety rules. I promise. Number 3, there's this throwing motion called the spinner throw. Just listen. Now, some knives come with like 4 or 5 holes in the knife, and the holes get bigger as you go down the blade. Me, I've been watching my child play with fidget spinners, so I was like, you know what? Spinning throw. Josh, put your finger through the knife, and it's going to flick off your finger. This is why I should have listened to the rules. I put my finger in the knife, and I tried to flick it off. The knife didn't go that way. When it flicked off, it came back this way. I moved, and Grandma almost got hit. Now, I don't know who Grandma is, but Grandma caught it. She could have caught it with her teeth. I'm looking at Grandma like, baby, you been watching Bruce Leroy? You catching bullets with your teeth right now? I apologize, Miss Nanny. White people always call it grandma's Nana and Nanny. Miss Nanny and Nana, I apologize to you. Number 3, the spinning throw don't mean put your finger through the hole. Not in a knife. Number 4, no matter how much strength you exert in throwing that knife, it don't matter if you don't got the technique down. To all of my non-white viewers right now, black men, we got to stop thinking it's all about the size and strength and force behind stuff. Because I threw with everything I had and I couldn't hit this wood for nothing in the world. I could not hit this tree. Douglas had a homeboy named Clark. Clark was the kind of dude that wear a button-down shirt with jeans and like New Balance shoes at all times and never sweat. Clark threw this knife like he was trying to stroke the back of a butterfly. When I say it hit dead center where it was supposed to hit, and then he gonna tell me, that's what's wrong with black guys. Y'all got all that meat and can't never hit the plate. Okay, kids, we gonna pack our stuff up. We're not gonna pop any fireworks around here. A child, if he has the motion, he's going to split Wade every single time. You could be all... Stop trying to John Wick everybody. That ain't real in real life. Your ass ain't gonna hit nothing but air and despair. I promise. And number 5, be sure you're not playing with ringers, because there is a thing called the American Knife Throwing Alliance. It's a whole thing where they teach you all the history about knives. They teach you how to throw a knife. They tell you that a knife throwing and a tomahawk throwing is totally different. They give you how the Japanese, the Africans all created this hundreds of thousands of years ago. They tell you how the knife look ain't really what matters. It's about the tip of the knife. The tip got to have more weight, because if the tip don't have weight, the rest of the knife don't even matter. They tell you don't bedazzle your knife and put glitter and stars and blood veins and vessels on your knife, because they don't matter. They tell you don't go into the woods thinking you Crocodile Dundee, and then when you walk into somebody that's part of this alliance, they ain't gonna tell you off rip, they gonna laugh at you. And if you can't pick that plate with your big meat, it don't even matter. You know what? I shouldn't have came out here. I should have stayed my black ass where I was and shot these fireworks off that I got from Target. My kids would have been happy. But nah, y'all brought me out here and embarrassed me in front of everybody. And Nanny back there still holding a knife in her mouth like she's gonna go crocodile hunting, and she can barely walk with a walker with the tennis balls at the bottom. You know what? I'm joining the American Knife Throwing Alliance, and I'm gonna be the best knife thrower in 2020. That's my guarantee.
No matter who's around, I never treat you cold. I would never lie to you, baby. I will